Hey friends, what if I told you that the only things you need to get started with all of your VA benefits, everything you're eligible for, comes down to having an email address and a smartphone? I'll show you how. Hi, I'm Matt Webb. Welcome to Matt's Webcast. Today I'm going to break down 5 important tools that you have at your disposal, probably right now on your cell phone. And these tools will make it so much easier for you to begin your connection to veterans benefits. And if you're a caretaker or a family member of a veteran, I encourage you to watch along and take some notes. I'm going to break it down for you into 5 simple steps that'll enable you to gather everything you need and to connect with the VA for a whole bunch of benefits, some of which you probably have been putting off for some time, and others that you might not even be aware of. Let's get started. We'll start with a favorite website of mine. It's called ID.me, like the letters ID.me. What's really cool about IDMe is that it's used to verify and protect your identity. So that part's pretty straightforward. What you might not know is that once you log into IDMe, it allows you to go to other government sites like VAgov and sites that we'll talk about later on down the road, and it already knows who you are. So it keeps you from having to log out and log in and verify your identity. Once you've gone through the trouble of identifying yourself and verifying your military service, you're then on the list. You can get emails from them, or you can go on their website and search for all kinds of great discounts for veterans. I've used it myself for free trips for myself and my family to, the last place I went to was SeaWorld in San Antonio. We got discounts for Disney, some big savings on this site. So besides just the identity protection aspect of it, you get some great incentives as well. So if I had to start, I would start with ID.me. How you do that is you sign in with your email, establish a password. After that, you'll verify your identity with your driver's license or answer some security questions or verify with your passport. You can choose various methods. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to do that. Once you're done, you're in. And from that point on, you sign in. When you sign in, you'll get a second layer of security whereby they'll send a code to your cell phone. So that's what they call two-step verification. It further protects your identity. So it's a good site. It does what they say it does and it offers a whole lot more benefits as well. So I would start there. All right, now that you have your ID.me login, your next step is to jump over to VA.gov. VA.gov is the gateway to almost all of your benefits. You'll do most of your work here. If you've never enrolled in VA healthcare before, you can enroll in VA healthcare. You can also file a claim for disability compensation, a pension, education benefits, a whole lot of stuff right here on the home screen. What I like about VA.gov is that it maps out the name of the benefit, what the eligibility requirements are, and eligibility is different for almost every single benefit. It provides the means for you to upload documents to support your application, and I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. It's a great homepage for you. There's a lot of information there. Don't get intimidated, just look around. All right, next up is another site like VA.gov, and it's a predecessor to VA.gov called Ebenefits. Ebenefits is also a VA-sponsored page, and it still has some unique aspects to it that you'll want. For example, if you want a certificate of eligibility for a VA home loan, you have to go through Ebenefits. So while we're here, we may as well get registered for Ebenefits. And one thing I'd caution you about is during the registration process, go ahead and click yes on requesting premium level access. Premium level access will get you most of the stuff that you want out of Ebenefits, the ability to generate letters and apply for benefits that you can't get at the basic level. A lot of people miss that. So remember, when you are enrolling in Ebenefits, you want the premium level. On this screen, you can see most of the functions that are on the site require that premium access, and you can tell because it has a little golden square with a white P right next to the name of that benefit. Okay, so now we're enrolled. We have an ID.me account, we're signed into VA.gov, and we've registered for Ebenefits at the premium level. We're in pretty good shape. All those sites at some point are going to want you to attach documents to upload. A good way to do that is with your cell phone. You don't have to go to Kinko's or someplace like that and spend to have your documents scanned. You could do it yourself at home. On your kitchen table, you could take your cell phone and use the camera function and save shots of your DD-214, marriage certificate, supporting documents that you'll need for your application. It saves them as a PDF file, and PDF files are very easy. They're very small in size and they're easy to share and upload to these websites. So go ahead and download that. Again, it's free, and get a little comfortable practicing scanning documents. I usually use a background that's not shiny, maybe something dark. A piece of cardboard would be fine, and record those important documents. Not only is it a good practice to scan documents so that you can attach them to your applications for benefits, but once you're in a dialogue with the VA, you're going to be getting a lot of mail. In that mail, often they'll ask you for additional supporting documents. And it's real easy to get disorganized or leave some paperwork with other paperwork and not be able to find it 3 or 4 or 5 months from now. One good way to stay organized, and one that I use, is I took a Google Drive folder. I named it VA paperwork, and I share it with my wife. And if I ever need to go back to that, I know it has a copy of my DD-214, it has a copy of my award letter, anything else that I thought was important at the time, or anything that the VA has asked for. So, but for no cost to you, you can use Google, Apple, Amazon. A lot of these services have a small capacity, cloud-based service available to you. They're real easy to find, and in this screenshot you can see that all you have to do is go to your Gmail account, look up to the right-hand side, and those additional Google services are represented by different icons. So go ahead and take care of that now. You may not need it at the moment, but you'll be glad you got yourself organized and kept electronic copies of all your documents. Trust me. I hope you're getting something useful out of this video. Obviously, there's a lot more information that I can go over in more detail. And please let me know if you need answers to any specific questions in the comments down below. If you'd like to be included in more of these videos, please subscribe, or at least like the video. Let me know I'm on the right path. Thanks for your time, and we'll talk to you again real soon on Matt's Webcast.